Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk with our series about style personalities. But today we're going to talk about the Arty Offbeat.
Arty Offbeat.
So tell us, Elaine, what makes somebody an Arty Offbeat?
Well, in her philosophy in life
Yes.
and in style, she is a free spirit.
Okay.
Okay. She marches to the beat of her own drummer. So she's the lady that when she walks into a room, you never know what to expect.
Okay.
What is she
okay.
going to look like today?
Right.
What persona does
Right.
she have today?
Mhm.
Okay, she's a chameleon of style, and that's why we love her so much.
So who are some well-known Arty Offbeat style people?
Barbara Streisand.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
and remember,
okay.
she's made the best dressed list and the worst dressed
Okay.
list.
Okay.
Many
Yeah.
times.
She's a risk taker for
She's
sure.
right.
That's it. That's it.
Kind of a maverick. A maverick.
A
in
maverick.
fashion. Yeah.
Liza Minnelli,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Although she does have, she loves her sequins
Yes.
a lot. Madonna,
Oh.
because she reinvents herself all
True.
the time.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so although she will take on a persona for a certain while, she's always into moving into another direction.
Right.
Diane Keaton, Goldie Hawn, Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper. She'd be a classic
Yeah.
to me.
So,
Yes.
so somebody
Yeah.
does their hair
Right.
purple or yellow
Yes.
or green.
Yes.
That's right.
They're definitely an Arty Offbeat.
Yeah.
So she, ladies that really don't mind walking into a room again and being seen,
Mhm.
and the style will kind of talk, quite often, they could be very shy behind the style.
Right.
So it's almost like a costume
Yes.
that gives
Right.
them that.
That confidence and like a conversation starter.
Got it.
So people might come to her because of the way that she's dressed. Oh, and it just gets like, she doesn't have to go over to someone
Right.
and
People
start
walk
it.
up to her and say, "Oh, I love your boots" or whatever.
Exactly.
So how does an Arty Offbeat shop then? What's their shopping plan?
Right, well, they love to shop. They really love to shop. And for them, it's about finding those key pieces, those unique pieces. That's
Okay.
what they're looking for.
Okay.
So if they walk into a store and they see like 20 of the same garment, that white shirt, probably not going to go there.
Right.
They're going to go look for that shirt with the paisley and the embellishment, and they can do all kinds of
So they
fun
love
things.
detail,
Color, prints as well.
unique, one-of-a-kind items.
Exactly. The bigger, the bolder the print, the better. And often what they'll do is that they're the girls that are going to mix their prints, so the paisley on top, the stripes on the bottom, the big belt, and then a scarf with a different print as well. It all blends together. And often she's the only person that could make it work.
Right. That's a good point.
Mhm.
That's a good point, because if one of us was to try what Cyndi Lauper wore, I'm just
Yeah.
wondering
Yeah.
what that would look like.
But so
Right.
you have to have that personality
Right,
to
to
carry
go with it.
You
And
do.
is a level of confidence,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure, too.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. And it really, often it takes months or years to morph into that persona. Think of Cyndi Lauper, this wasn't born overnight.
Right.
So they really do think about their style in a kind of a gradual way, and then they'll add another layer, and they're realizing, okay, this makeup works for me, now the hair has to go too, and now because the hair, I need the shoes, and so again, head to toe,
Yeah.
we'll get into, morph into that unique personality.
Do they follow fashion trends at all, or do they sort of take what they like
They'll take what they like.
and add and subtract?
And often they will be, because they're risk takers, they will create the trends, almost like a street style feeling. So Gwen Stefani is also part of this
Right.
Arty Offbeat, and as you know, she has her collection, right, Lamb. So she's a trendsetter, very, very much. And we'll follow them to a certain degree. We'll often tone down what they're doing to the extreme.
Right. Right. What must their closet look like?
Wow, like a museum, like an art gallery, like a boutique. Because, depending if they're organized or not, and she could be or not, this lady,
Right.
she'll have hats in their own hat boxes.
Okay.
And collection of grandmother's scarves, they love vintage as well.
Oh, okay.
They have a special place in their heart for vintage pieces.
Okay.
And so sentimental pieces are very important to them too. And often they'll mix it with modern. When you're mixing a construction boot with pearls.
Right. Right.
And
It's a look.
your grandmother's scarf and the big pin, or maybe
Yes.
5 pins together, and the bag too. it's delightful to
Yeah.
see.
It's delightful.
Because they
Yes.
take a lot of time, and it's a message that they're sending as well.
So unlike the classic,
Yes.
who just knows she needs to get dressed because she's got to follow through with
Yes.
her day and look organized, the Arty or the Arty Offbeat is really, that's an important aspect of their life, is getting dressed.
Creativity.
That's right.
It's their
Their creativity.
creativity.
Creativity really shines. They are, their own tableau, and every day they
Love that.
paint a different painting.
So if we were talking about their attitude, then that would be is that what their attitude would be, is creativity and
Yes.
making that important statement about whatever they're talking about? It's almost like, Marlene mentioned in another segment, talking about kind of a costume in a sense, right? Wearing a statement, wearing a piece
Exactly.
of art.
Yes.
I mean, and your necklace, I know
I
you
was
were
just
pointing
going
it
to
out.
say, because
yeah.
this would be quite an Arty Offbeat
Yeah.
necklace, where it's just, it looks like art.
Yeah.
You could put that in a frame, and so
Yes.
this would be something they would gravitate to. Maybe
Right.
my jacket. But
Yes.
a dramatic would like this too.
Absolutely.
I'm a dramatic, and this would appeal to me.
Right.
Right.
And
right.
so the Arty Offbeat would wear these both, right, with earrings or
Right.
something here.
Some
Oh,
brooches.
okay,
Brooches.
So that's where you get you sort of get that combination. Where you might, that would be a little bit too far.
Right.
So, and actually, when we have body shape consultations in our store, the customers take a kind of a quiz.
Right.
Yes.
And then we determine what, of course, body shape they are, but what style personality they are. And it's really fascinating. And the accuracy to this is amazing when you go through about how their patterns of buying, how their patterns in life, and how it also streams over to what they do in life and how they react to certain things.
Exactly.
Well, then it's helpful to know how you shop, because when you're just doing your life, you're just doing your life. You're not really mindful of the patterns you've created. When somebody points it out to you, man, it makes it easier for you to accept, oh, well, I am always the person who goes to the store knowing what I want, or, you know,
Yes.
it makes it easier to accept who we are, I guess is what I'm saying.
So how does she shop, the Arty Offbeat? What kind of shopper is she?
Right.
Bargain hunter?
She's a bargain hunter.
Mhm.
She'll go into the secondhand clothing stores often.
Okay.
So if she came into Shepherd's, she would find some pieces accented with, again, those sentimental pieces, the pieces that
Right.
she got at the secondhand store that make it really, really unique.
Right.
And as we've said, I think with every style personality, there's pluses and minuses to every shopping pattern. It's really good to be aware of them, just as you want to be aware of your body shape to choose clothing to flatter. In terms of this, maybe sometimes you don't want to, if you're an Arty Offbeat in your workplace, standing out too much because of your style may not always be.
Might work against
Right.
you.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
In your personal life, different
Right.
thing. So yeah, shopping pattern, very, very important to know. And when we do our body shape consultations, there's often a light that goes off and saying, oh, this is why it's not working for me, because I'm always
Right.
gravitating to the same pieces.
Right.
I have to be able to open my mind up and look for something different.
Well, every Arty Offbeat out there watching has been coveting Elaine's necklace today and your sweater. So I'm just saying, anyway, that's another
Yeah.
style personality. It's so fascinating. Hope you found something of yourself or somebody you know in the Arty Offbeat style personality, and join us again for coffee soon.